Hey everyone, welcome back to Outperform. My name is Coach Jules, and today I'm going to show you a special method that I use when training fighters. Okay, I've trained a lot of MMA fighters in my time, and after fighting in the UFC myself and Bellator, one of the most effective ways I've found to train yourself and to stay within your certain weight class is by using a special protocol that I learned called wave loading from Ian King and Charles Poliquin, maybe in 2000. It is a very effective strength training protocol that allows you to create more strength, hold on to your strength even while calorie deficit, but at the same time not overtax you too bad. Now, if you don't do too many waves, that is. But it also holds you within your weight class. So judokas and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Samba players, wrestlers, gymnasts, people who are in a certain weight class and cannot move up in class but need to maintain their strength, their relative strength, respectively of their body weight. This is an awesome way to train. It's super effective. I've never had a guy tell me like, sucks, you know, like I'm not getting any stronger, it's not working, or I'm getting too big, or something like that. So let's get straight to it, and I'll break it down for you. And there's many different ways you can do this. You can use it for hypertrophy, obviously, but I'm just gonna give you a simple rundown on how it works. All right, so wave loading. You can wave load pretty much on anything, but this would be your major muscle groups. Pulls, such as pull-ups, chin-up variations, any type of back rowing variations, deadlifting, trap bars, squats, bench press, shoulder press, your large muscle groups. We're not talking about like triceps and biceps and calves and shit like that. All right. So, wave loading. Let's pretend that the max on your squat is 355 pounds. All right, so traditionally you see waves in sets of 3 waves or even 4 waves. Now, I normally only do 2 waves with fighters because they need more time to practice and more time to recover. A lot of strength training journals are done with athletes on off-season protocols. In-season training is a lot different. You only see guys usually only work out twice a week. I rarely ever have an athlete train more than twice a week if they are a fighter or a wrestler, because those are grinders. The men and women in those sports are constantly training, constantly looking to perfect their skill set, okay? So they do not have the time or the luxury to sit around and do nothing and let their body recover. So I only allow them usually to do 2 waves. Now I'm gonna show you the 3-wave protocol so you understand the way it works. Okay, so the max on the back squat is 335 pounds. So their first wave would be this. Obviously after you warm up. All right, now 315, and I'm just gonna pick a number. We'll do 315 for 3. All right, so 315 for 3 reps. All right, you would wait, wait. Yeah, so you rest anywhere between 1.5 to 2 minutes, depending on what's planned, what phase you're in, and so on. It's a lot of stuff. So then you would rest for 2 minutes, and then your next set would be $325 for 3 reps, okay? We added 10 pounds. We went 315 to 325, and so you guessed it, you would rest, and your next set would be 335. So we're going up in 10-pound increments. Now, another way that you can do this is you can do your set for 3 reps, rest 2 minutes, rest 2 minutes, and before we hit the second wave, because this is considered one wave, you can rest 5 minutes. It's up to you. It really just depends on the fatigue factor of the athlete or the person working out. So the second one would look like this. We're gonna bounce off these numbers. Now, we're not gonna go as low as this, and I've done this before. I've just repeated the same wave with the exact same thing. I've let the person go all the way back down to 315 to let their nervous system kind of adapt. But for shits and giggles, it's actually more effective if you do this. 315 in the first wave, which means this is gonna be 325 in the second wave. 325 would now go to 335, and 335 would now go to 345, all right? So our first wave goes 315, up 10 pounds, up 10 pounds. We're gonna drop it back down to allow our nervous system to adapt, and then we're gonna go up from 325 to 335, then from 335 to 345. Now, remember, our max is 355. So, you guessed it, we'll keep ramping up, but we're gonna wave load it because we're going up the wave and then we're gonna go, shit, damn it! My wave went backwards, but you know what I mean. We go up in the weight and we come back down. We go up in the weight and we come back down. This is a lot easier than asking someone to just keep, okay, let's do more weight. Okay, let's put some more weight. Okay, let's just put some more weight. It only works like that for so long. It's also sometimes very mentally draining. You have to understand that training someone is a very big mental game. Not only is it physically demanding, but if it becomes boring or not exciting, or it's just a drain on the person mentally, they're not gonna be mentally stimulated to really put forth the effort, okay? So sometimes it's also just really fun just to go back, you know, and see how heavy we can get. Well, let's see how heavy we can get, okay? You need to be strong, okay? Being strong right here only means you're strong right here. Because in order to get strong right here, you had to be strong right here first, okay? And if you plan on succeeding anything in life, regardless if it's in jiu-jitsu or MMA or wrestling or whatever, you're gonna need to be strong in here, okay? It's very important you to understand that, all right? I'll put out some motivational videos and share some of my life stories and things like that coming up, but it's not all about physical qualities. The smartest person usually gets the furthest, and the person who's got the best heart, who's got the strongest heart, who's willing to work the hardest, no matter the cost, are the ones that usually succeed, okay? You'll always see coaches and hear coaches say, I'd rather have a field full of talent. I'm sorry, a field full of heart than a field full of talent. It's because they know that those people are gonna work no matter what, all right? So it's really important that you're strong in here and you're strong here. If you can accomplish these two things, then this will come automatically, okay? So we're running out of time because Instagram doesn't like videos past 10 minutes, which is aggravating. Plus I talk too much. We're gonna go 335 on our third wave because we're going up, 345, and then boom, 355, we hit our max, all right? That was our max, training max right there, 355, and we hit it right there, okay? So that's a simple and effective way to train for relative strength without gaining any size whatsoever for your sport. So if you're in jiu-jitsu or MMA or any other sport like wrestling, this is the way to train athletes. I do it all the time. You'll see it in my book that's coming up. It'll be released on Amazon soon, called Strength and Conditioning for Combative Sports. I have methods and programs that will be in there exactly like this. Y'all have a great day.